Hi, my boys. Today is Wednesday, May 3rd, 8:05. See that? 8:05. Alright. There's a storm coming. Or rain coming, they said. So now I have to reflect on everything and what just happened. I have not been feeling well. And I'm okay with that. I'm tired. So I'm where my dad's at. Where Papa was at. Because I'm frustrated, I'm mad, I'm pissed, I'm tired. I'm everything in between. I have to prepare for a speech, a 3-minute speech. I hate being timed. I hate being rushed. I hate repeating myself. I hate a lot of things. And me dealing with my own personal fucking shit in my own fucking head. Like, it doesn't even... Oh my god, I can't get to myself later. I have to get to myself now. Like, there's no time. I can't be looking like how sometimes I would wake you boys up and I'd be like, okay, take like a 15-minute shower, put my hair up, and get ready really quick, you know? But for the most part, I made sure I did my part as a parent, as a mother. Got up in the morning, made sure I washed her clothes, made sure I got everything together. And my boys, remember, we were sleeping in the car. That whole bullshit of what was happening. And Anthony, when you got attacked, when you got jumped after school, that scared me even more so, because I was not ready to lose you. I'm not ready to lose a child again. I'm not ready to lose that. I already lost Joseph, and I feel like even then that was my fault. I took the blame. And I was learning more about how that goes, because I was trying to feel like if your dad has sympathized for me, like if he's like knows how bad that felt for me and how horrible his sister's treating me at the time. So my dad died, and he's like, well, then I'll pull the murder card too. I was murdered too. Heck, shit, fuck, you know, like everybody else is doing it. And then we come to talk and think about it, and I'm like, all right. My mom gets mad, angers. She knows exactly what to do. If she wanted to be a nurse, and she was trying to help my dad and get paid for it, she could have. But no, she doesn't like that route. There's something about taking responsibility she doesn't like. To me, I'm a nurturer. I will check up on your ass to see if you are okay. I want to make sure that you are being productive. You're working on yourself. You're getting your shit done. But at the same time, you can't be draining the fuck out of me either. Or giving me lies. Or just be like, oh, you're making me feel uncomfortable one day. And, shit like that. Or, I don't know. Just do what you would want done to yourself. It's not that hard. And Mandy, fuck. Oh, to Mandy, it was, oh, my kids don't watch SpongeBob. What the fuck? Said you had a fucking tramp stamp in the fucking your bag? Like, goddamn, Mandy. My kids don't watch SpongeBob. Well, if I'm babysitting your kids and my kids happen to watch SpongeBob, I'm not going to change the channel for your kids. I'm sorry. That's just not how it's. I'm watching SpongeBob too. It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse song. It's the hot dog song that I didn't like. But yet, it's Mickey Mouse, so my kids had no choice. But yet, since you're older than me, that became a big fucking deal. Like, you had no right to take the yearbook to work, knowing that I had classmates there. I have to still bring that up, and that's like, oh my god, I just want to leave it alone and go back. I just want to move forward, knowing that I have to come back because that boomerang thing. Oh, and Papa's right. Look, I put there's a sign there, and I tag it up all the time. But I thought that was neat. As soon as I put the camera up, that was a nice surprise to see in the back. And then I saw the moon, but you can't see it in the shot. So anyways, for the therapist, because there's going to be therapists that are watching this fucking bullshit. Oh, because of my mood fluctuation right there. It's because I'm memorizing and thinking and multitasking at the same fucking time, and also channeling, and also you have to be there to know. You have to be there to know. Experience. Pills are not going to do it. This is an inside root problem. This is other people taking responsibility for their action. Me going to therapy, and they're telling me to lie. Now my mom and a couple other people now that I've seen, that I've talked about, like I told them about my situation, they're like, well, just lie to the therapist and say you're taking the pills. I'm like, but that's the problem. I need someone to talk to. Because I already fucked up so many other things. I just met people and I have to talk. They're just for me to... They have no idea that I sense them coming. I sense them here, they're coming. Like, that's not my place to tell them. My offsprings, to me, it's not. I just have to be there and just support them and just like, whatever you do, like.
Are you looking for a new job nearby? Visit Jobs to Careers and discover all the opportunities available in facility maintenance.
Don't feel bad about hurting my feelings. Feel bad about betraying me. Feel bad about stabbing me in the back.
Find better paying jobs at Jobs to Careers.
Don't feel bad about, like, that's what you should feel bad about. But don't feel bad about upsetting me or hurting my feelings. Like, if you say something, or if that's your fucking opinion, then fucking fight for it. If that's what you believe, then fucking fight for it. Just like I'm fighting for my shit. And best believe that I will leave you just like that. If that's why you believe, then that's fine. The reason why you're not in my life, or the reason, certain people are not here, is because they're mean. Like when I started the Who, like when I was in a big involvement with the Who, Westminster Hope and Opportunity, I pushed it. Three nines. Wow, that's so cool. I'm curious what the time is. 8:15. So this comes back into when I was a childhood. So now I have to come back and reminisce about my childhood, which is so fucking like, oh my god, triggering. Triggers. So it's gonna be the one. It's gonna be the secret one. Like pop goes weasel type shit. So oh my goodness, that is just. I really don't want to be here, boys. Without you, I gotta be with you, boys. Gotta be with you, boys. I don't want to be with anybody else. And it's like I'm talking to people and they're like, get a job, do this and that. I'm like, oh my god. I'm multitasking. I'm also doing other shit too. So I'm practicing. I'm doing this, and I really don't want to be here because I want to do more. I want to explore more. I want to go to another place and just wherever that might be. But I have no energy to fight here, like this bullshit. That's sickening. Oh, and then they want me to talk about the superheroes, how superheroes are coming into like their power. Like we've always had it, but now that humans are you gotta be in tune with your ancestors to know like certain keys. It was funny. I heard keyless. It's just like a compass. You have a compass. I have a compass. I literally have a compass, my offsprings. Compass in your hand, and only you know numbers because only our ancestors will give you numbers. Only the family members will give you numbers. So, for instance, 48 is grandma. So, if it's like 48 south, whatever, or northeast, something like that, like you have to see where to go and learn all that shit. It's very difficult, but when you do, you look around and you see what she wants you to feel or see what's going on in that area. I haven't done this spot yet. There's so many things. I've done Westminster already, and I had no idea. Go to Westminster. I've been going to Westminster for 4 years in school, and I had no fucking idea about the compass until like right before we went to the Wisconsin, when we went to the family road trip, when I did the Paul Revere. That's what I needed to bring up too. I'm excited. I think I got everything that I needed to get out. Tesla. Like, remember the wedding ring that I had you boys throw over? Yes, we were married by law, like in the paper, we were married. But spiritual, we were also combined. So I had to make sure that I cut ties. So Tesla comes up because he's the one that helped me. Like, that was a symbol of cutting. Like, that was like, even then, that was a proud moment for me. That divorce, that, and Colin, 27. That's you, Colin. And Daisy, damn. You come up. You come up like me. I protect you. And Anthony. I loved Back to the Future when I was little. And watching you, like, just become so small, you're so tiny. And just, like, watching you grow to be, like, so fucking huge. And I do believe that, like, the more love you give your child, the bigger that child is. So...
Cat getting too cool? Give him new Temptations dry cat food.
I'm just excited. Like, oh my gosh, I got a big kid. Like, I got a giant. I created a giant. I created that, you know. I created my 3 boys. My 3 amigos. My 3 peas in a pod. But it's a trip hearing recordings of old music or old audio tunes, because I'm on that level already. I've been on that level. So earphones help me all the time now. I'm just like, have to tune it out. It triggers me, but I'm okay with that. Like, let it trigger me. Fuck it. Let me fucking enjoy it. That's my trigger for me to enjoy it. That's my moment. That's my memory. I'm not gonna... But hearing elders on a recording, that is hard, because I'm doing the same thing, and that was hard for me to do. And I don't want to do it, and I don't like doing it. So I can't imagine how they must have felt by taking pictures, forcing to take pictures. Like, well, fuck, if I'm gonna take pictures, well, I want to take a picture like that, because I'm gonna look like that stupid, you know? But that's a joking side. On the serious note, lights out. On a serious note, that's bad. They're forced to take pictures. And I heard some of them were scared to take pictures because it took pictures of their souls. Like, and this was crazy to me because I used to do picture day at school, boys. Remember, I used to volunteer for the picture day? So I would volunteer for picture day, and some kids would be scared of taking pictures. That was a long time ago. Some. Then, I mean, not like even picture, like that kind of picture. They don't like that. Which is really crazy to me now that I think about it. Wow. Like, pictures have become so important. It just shows that, like, we are not in the moment. Instead, we take the picture and then we have it. My boys, I was in the moment too, but I also was not in the moment. I had to split myself because your dad was not there. I wanted to make sure I took enough pictures. And what I did was I'd always like, alright, picture this, picture that. I wanted to make sure I had enough pictures for your dad because it was like he gave me this opportunity to be with you boys so he can work. So he comes home, you know what I mean, to clean house and fed and everything like that. So then, like, he can get enough rest to watch you boys so I can get my stuff going, so I can get my career going, so we can move and be better. That was the plan. For him to go to school because he was the one with the art. And for me, I'm like, oh, I could push back dancing for whatever. Try to figure out something to do. Meanwhile, I'm learning how to be a mother. I'm learning how to, like, take care of my body. I'm learning how to manage my parents better. I'm learning about the economy because formula, baby diapers, and I'm also learning about overseas shit. A lot of things happened when I had Anthony. God damn. All of a sudden I was like important of like exporting and importing shit, like who's doing what now, like even more so. And if you go back on if you go back in my high school archives, my offsprings, you'll see that like I had so much faith in Little Caesars back then because they were going under at the time. And they were trying to save their business by, I think, putting them in Kmart and then making the $5 pizza a thing. So then I remember doing that when I was little. Like, let's go to Kmart because they're having the $5 special. which the other ones weren't doing it at the time, just at Kmart, to bring in customers, I guess. Then the other ones started doing it. But anyways, that's how it was over here. So anyways, I go to high school and we're doing the stock market thing in class and who to pick and like what's going to come up or what's going to go down. And they're talking and I asked about that. I'm like, well, I'm going to choose Little Caesars because, and I even did, like, I went to different pizza places and I'm like, okay, well, they even changed their formulas on pizzas or Little Caesars. You could tell that the quality was lower, but it was okay. Like, it was good. It was pretty good. As long as it was fresh, it was pretty good. So then I'm like, if they do this, then they have a chance to go up because there's a lot more families like at the time myself. But I didn't have kids. It was just me, my mom, and my brother, sister, my dad. But it was affordable and it was cheap. It wasn't like $20, $40 for a pizza. And Domino's was still expensive at the time. Domino's was like the top one. And then it was like Papa John's, then Pizza Hut, or Pizza Hut, then Papa John's. And then Little Caesars was still like pretty down there. But you see how they're thriving? But there's something else into that too. So I have to discover that part. Just like the the food chain Bakers, Taco Bell, Del Taco, Carl's Jr. or Green Burrito. I don't know. Maybe. There's another one I thought, but the food, whatever we're eating too, will make us sick and make us have mood swings too. And in our schools, my offsprings, our schools make us sick inside and out. They feed us bad shit. Like, Anthony, like, at times we didn't have money at home. So I did rely on the school to feed you boys. And it was, to me, looking back on it, I'm just like, I'm sickening. I'm sickness. I'm like it's, how do you say, I'm sickened. I'm grossed out. I am horrified. I am mortified that it's like getting cancer, a spoon of cancer, and just feeding the spoon of cancer to you guys. Like, and I ate that stuff too, so I'm with you boys. What about the others? Our mood swings. our brains. These doctors want to give us pills, and we cannot take pills because it just interferes with our brain. It's just interferes with our body functions. It's just a foreign thing that doesn't need to be there. Let our bodies heal natural. Mother Nature will do it. You put feet on grass. You have a connection. Dirt, sand, water. You have a connection. Rain can do that too. Wind, touch, the senses. You need to wake up all your senses. Oh, 333 after I just saw 666. No, 999. Shoot. What else did I want to say? Because I know Egyptian magic. That one comes up a lot with Hermes. Oh, in my head, you guys. Yeah. I'm gonna keep talking. I don't know what I mean. You know what I feel like? Every time, like, I feel like I'm lying to myself. Like, yeah, well, it's not me hurting myself. It's somebody else fucking doing it. So I feel like my sister, when she used to do that, she used to have two imaginary friends, Chucky and Shamu. And she'd be like, come on, guys, stop fighting. And I'm like, what the hell? Who's she fucking talking to? Like, that's not fair. She can talk to fucking... Like, she could see them. She says she could see them. So, I don't know what that fucking thing was about. And then they just disappeared. But for me, my imagination... Like, my friends were different than hers. Shit. Mine was like shadow people, or faces, or black faces, like they had no face on them. Yeah. So there was early now, huh? That's crazy that they close early now. Probably because of the area now. Then my dad said something and then they went away. But then I got the feeling. Oh, and I always had the feeling like something was there, or synchronicities, or coincidence shit, or stories line up. Or I always just ask questions. Why? And then I'd be like, well, how come you said this? How come you said that? Like, which way do I go? Left or right? I don't know. That's my problem. I don't know my left or right. So that's just very difficult. It's gonna take me some time, but I'll get there. Like, what the fuck do you want? Does it matter to you? Like, just let me fucking deal with my own shit. Let me fucking do my own fucking journey. Why does everybody else have to be fucking involved? Why don't I have my kids with me? It's because these fucking liars. doesn't make sense, but I don't want my kids with me. And for the friends that or not even friends, I'm sorry, associates, people, I don't know what they fucking call them. Nevertheless, there are some more common elements, including a reaction against what perceives as an overly approach to the world. Oh, Mardi-Gras Indians and I forgot what they're called. They're really called. And ooh, clouds. The Mayans come up. The Aztec came up today. Dutch Indians came up. Which was crazy. So it's like, yeah. That Dutch treat. That's awesome. So anyways, I have to... You ask, so you shall receive, kind of type thing. So I ask, and I'm getting help. So I'm getting help. So I can't blame this. I'm blaming the other fucking people. That's what I'm blaming them. I'm blaming past people for not like going, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you say that? So the past people that have passed away, they are helping me heal because they're telling me about what has happened to them in their life. It all comes back to childhood trauma. So I'm like, oh, okay. Jump in or hop in or have a seat.
I'm going to give back. The flexibility for the online program was one of the benefits of attending GCU. I got to work at my own pace. I was a full-time employee, so I had to take care of that first before I could focus on school. School is hard, but you put your mind to it. It's
like Freemason keeps coming up. The Illuminati is the one with like, is the one that I feel like it's kind of,
because of the experiences that I had, I was able to go to the next level.
It's more like the cult, like more like the blood, sweat, and tears and bullshit. Where the Freemasons actually like, Illuminati is like more devilish worshipping shit. And the Freemasons more like history, math, like architect stuff. And they're giving me pains, like kind of like, alright, trying to steer me in the right direction on where to go. Like, am I having that right? Did I have that right? I'm still learning on that shit. So I'm going to stand firm with Walt. The Walters. Now, I'm not sure if one of the Walters was, or okay, one of the Walters was for sure was, but I'm not sure about the other one. The other one was more, he had his own cult. I'm getting an image of a person that I just talked about in a suit and him by a church, like a wall, like not, like, I'm assuming it's a church, but it's doors. He has an image of it, like he just has a suit and he is like holding the suit there, like he's holding his hand in the suit. And he's waiting by the door. A wooden door for me.
Baby wipes. I just took a wonderful shower. Mom save on free delivery of baby wipes.
That's
Plus
weird.
so much more with a Walmart Plus membership.
Just beautiful. The sky. Gotta get back home. Alright, my boys. See you boys in a bit. I came here because I was pissed. I was mad. And the power went out again. So and I cried in front of somebody. So then it's like, I cried in front of somebody and it pissed me off because I don't like doing that shit. Because it's like, fuck. That person has enough fucking shit. They don't need my shit. It's like, oh, yeah. I need to get information. I can't let. But I am getting information, but to me, it's just like a step back. Yeah, it's a step back. It's just like, alright. It's different this time. It sure is different this time.